Hello, Aries. What a week. Um, how are you guys? Okay. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a minute. So if you are new to this channel, this is gonna be your monthly reading. Kind of extended, in-depth, very detailed, long reading. So if you're into that kind of stuff, welcome. And if you're joining back, you know, thank you so much for coming back, and thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, everything, all right, without any further delays, let's get into this. I'm gonna get a major arcana card to see the crowning energy of this, of the situation you are in, like what kind of energy, major energy that kind of dominating right now. Let's see. Aries. Oh god, that was not good shuffle. Fool, your card. Who got Fool? I think Capricorn. I think it was Capricorn who also got Fool. It doesn't matter. It just resonated. So you got Fool, and you got Fool is all about new journey. Fool is not Fool. Fool is full of wisdom. In order to really look into situation in a newer way, with a newer perspective, without the previous fear, without, and having that kind of faith and trust that you can do it, that kind of faith and trust in self, because Aries is, you are all about self. That doesn't mean you're selfish, don't even mix that. Self is have aware of who you are, and and that's your biggest struggle also. Every sign, whatever the main theme that they carry on, that's their biggest struggle also. If Libra is all about balance, trust me, nobody more than Libra struggle over getting balance. Same with Aries, because your main focus is self. Your main focus is getting to know yourself in your lifetime, getting to know who you are, and how you can be in the space, how you can be in life for others and for you. And so Fool is like, I feel like with that, other than the spiritual aspect of the Fool, I think with this thing, what I'm feeling here, that you are getting into something new. If you have kind of previous gloom doom, like you did not feel like yourself, I think lately, last few months, to be honest, I have been getting very self-realization kind of energy for Aries, as if like you are coming out of something that, yes, it did teach you a lot. You learn a lot about yourself. You matured a lot. But to be honest, it did not feel like you are at home. But that's the thing, that's the process. We have to go through some kind of unfamiliar phase in order to gain ourselves, in order to be familiar with ourselves. But if you have, past, if you are feeling down, if you are working but gaining no result, no recognition, if you are in a relationship which you did not get any emotional fulfillment, if you are in life in general where you feel like that you kind of, I'm feeling like that kind of feeling, like you kind of defeat, like you kind of not defeat, you feel like you kind of lost the battle. Even though I really literally, I don't believe in losing and winning. I feel like everything is an experience, and whether you call it losing, loser, winner, those are, that's just a self anyways, self-pompous kind of attitude. But anyway, but I really, if you have feeling like that kind of low, that kind of down gloom, feeling like that you did not really recognize, you did not really getting a hold of yourself for quite a few months previously, I feel like you are taking a charge, you are taking, not like charge means not like being very aggressive and all that. It's kind of coming to you naturally, spiritually. You are kind of healing, and you are taking this new path. You are taking this new path means doesn't have to be drastic. You just looking at the old path with the new perspective. That is called new path. Like if you are feeling that you are like people, everybody is succeeding, you are not, then maybe you are recalculating what does it mean, what is the definition of success for you. Is it how other people define success? Is that what is success for you? If you are not getting very much emotional fulfillment in relationship, love, craving for love, you are redefining what love means to you. What is that? Those kind of things is fool, where you redefine things, where you are not struck, where you are not confined by the definition that others had laid down, and they are telling you, oh, you are this, you are this, you are defining, you are being you are saying, no, I'm not gonna be defined by others definition. I am self, I am my own being, and I'm gonna find out what each thing means for me. What if I feel like I am not gaining success, then I need to understand what success mean to me, not to the society, what love means to me, what happiness means to me. Those kind of new ignition towards defining what define you is the role of fool. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you are really you are really not getting too much caught up by what other people define things, how other people see things. You are really want to see things in your own, through your own eyes, through your own perspective. And I feel like in past few months I know that it has been tough for you, because I felt that. And so, like through that kind of turmoil and spiritual learning, you are now understanding that, if you try to, everybody has their own story. If you try to fit yourself into other stories or others narrative, it's always gonna be painful, and you always gonna feel like defeated. You always gonna feel like no matter how you do, you don't feel like yourself. And if that is your goal, to finding self, that is all about Aries, then you have to define what defines you. So you have to understand what all those mean: love, happiness, success, money, career. What does that mean to you, not how other people see them. All right, okay, we are gonna get more cards from different deck and see what's this. Where are you going with this full energy? Let's see. This is really nice. And it's always wonderful when you get your card for your own reading. It kind of, you know heightened the energy. That means that you are kind of vibrating in your element. You are kind of aligned with your purpose. You are kind of aligned with your mind, soul, body. That kind of something is coming together. Something is coming together where you don't feel like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on in my heart, I don't know why I feel so emotionally overwhelmed, I don't know why I'm thinking like that. There is like a mind and body and heart and mind kind of disjunction that's kind of coming together, I feel like. Okay, let's see. Eight of Cups, yes, Eight of Cups, perfect. You are moving away. It's not, Eight of Cups is not just like literal or figurative movement from a person or from a situation. It's just emotionally you are moving away. Let's say you can be detached from a person, but you can still be emotionally attached to that person. Eight of Cups means that you are emotionally moving away, which is the most important moving away than spiritual moving away. You can be separated spiritually from some people, some situation, your loved one, your family, but you can still carry that heartache, you can still carry that grief, you still carry that burden, that things that kind of weigh you down. But Eight of Cups, with Eight of Cups, is like you are really taking charge, you are really taking charge and looking forward, like look at this. you know, both of them are moving. One is like, you know what, I need to find out what is my definition, this empty cup. Everybody has their own cup, everybody has defined their path, but what is my path? You know, somebody else have walked on this path before me. Yeah, well and dandy, they did that, congratulate, well done, but that's their path. What is my path? How I feel, how I want to see my life. I don't want other people to tell me how terribly I felt and how terribly I cannot find love, or how terribly I am not doing well in my career. How terribly I am not a person who can be with others. You know, I don't want them to tell me that. I want to understand who I am, and I want to crave my own path along it. And that's what fool is. And you're really emotionally moving away from whatever it made you feel so bogged down, so low, that you kind of almost lost yourself, the sense of self, which is your motto. You know, Aries, you're like your zodiac. If you really focus on this, you know, like your lifetime is, that's your purpose, is finding yourself. Let's see. Strength, beautiful. Another fire card, Leo card. Yes, you are, again, I think, I don't remember, but I think last month also you guys got very nice reading, very self assertive. Same, you know, with strength card I'm getting that same, you know, like you are really being self assertive. You are asserting that yes, I need to find my own way, I need to define myself, not other people define who I am and how I feel, how I should be, and then I feel like I'm not fitting into the box, and then I feel like all defeated. No, enough is enough. I'm gonna gain my own strength, and I'm gonna find my own path, and I'm not gonna be fearful that which way this path gonna go. If I'm making my own path, of course I'm not gonna know where this path gonna go. If I walked on other people's path, yeah, maybe then I will know where this gonna go, because that path has already been walked on. But if I'm looking for my own path, of course I need the strength. And I think you are believing in yourself. You are believing that you have that strength to do that. You have that potential within you to do that. Three of Cups. Yeah. You are really feeling lighthearted. Even though those things are very assertive, very big changes that you want to make, but you are so confident, you are getting that confidence back, that it doesn't overwhelm you that much. You feel like yes, you can do it. That kind of confidence I'm getting with Three of Cups, you know. And I also feel that with Three of Cups you are, you know, hold on, sorry. I don't know, I kind of blacked out a little bit. So yeah, with Three of Cups I feel like that yes, you are quite confident, and you are taking it light. You are not like really like beating yourself up to do something. Oh, I need to find my path right away. No, you are kind of easing through this process, and you are understanding that in order to gain that confidence you need to take it slow, and like take it easy, not like always like forging forward, not like that, but just, you know, going with the momentum and finding that rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna get cards for this Three of Cups, definitely. I don't know, I'm getting something more than this, but let me get another card. Yeah, look at this. Eight of Swords in reverse. You are not. You are not. Eight of Swords is like when you have so many thoughts, so many how other people are perceiving, how other people are saying, how other people are thinking, how they are feeling. Did I do wrong? Why they are not talking to me? Why they feel like why they are looking down on me? Why they are letting me down? What they are thinking? So many thoughts that you feel like you are kind of captive. But that is gone. That is coming to an end, Aries. That is coming to an end. You have been in Eight of Swords for quite a long time, if I'm not wrong. Seriously, I have been getting that kind of self-assertive, that you need to understand yourself. You need to claim yourself. This is high time. That's the okay. Let's get more cards on. Let's get something for Three of Cups. Sometimes we want to present, our idea of self is depends so much on how others view us. Sometimes it can be very, very detrimental, even paralyzing. And you are understanding that. It's like a constant comparison. You are you because of their, like how they see you. If you have this, if you have accomplished this, then you somebody. No, you don't need all these badges to be you. Three of Cups with Queen of Swords, yes. With this truth, you are cutting down all these Eight of Swords, you are all these different thoughts, that kind of, like how people did not really treat you right because they thought that you are not worth. Maybe they just put you that kind of, mentality that you are lacking, or maybe they make you feel like that you are not lovable, or you are not likable, or you are not, like that's kind of thing. Because I don't know how, people, they have their own issues. Sometimes they just don't know how to deal with their own issue, and they just project all this negativity onto others. It's like, I have my shade, where can I put my shade on so that I feel light? It's like that. They don't know, sometimes it happens with everyone. And you kind of took all this energy, absorbed all this energy from others, and that put you in Eight of Swords, kind of feel like that you don't have any mobility in yourself. You feel like you are not yourself anymore. But with Queen of Swords, that's where the joy is coming, because you are now cutting down all this extra blah 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 blah, people this, people that. You are like, what is my truth? Queen of Swords, you are honing that energy. This is air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, like you are that mental clarity. You are saying that what is my truth? What do I want? You are telling me that I'm not enough. But how do you know that I'm not enough? What is the parameter of measure? Who is measuring? According to whose standard? Like you are asking those kind of questions. You are not telling anybody. You are just asking this kind of thing to yourself. That why I let other people, why I let this society, why I let my colleagues, why I let my family member, why I let my friends, or who claim to be my friends, tell me that how inadequate and how lack I am. You are like, really, what is my truth? You are asking for what is I. At the moment you try to ask what you want, what is your truth, how you define success, how you define love, how you define family, how you define yourself. The moment you ask this kind of question, you feel a sense of joy. You feel a sense of lightness, because then you don't have this kind of Eight Swords on your around to weigh you down. Then only you have your only one Swords, and that is your Swords, and that is your truth, and you're feeling so much happy in that. This is beautiful. Let's get a card. Oh, look at this, so many. If I take all this, I'm gonna stay here for 4 hours. and nobody will watch it. Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Maybe something with Page of Cups in reverse, I feel like in past, maybe there is some kind of casual, like, I think people around you, it could be, this is general, okay, so I'm kind of, please take it as it resonates according to your story, your situation. But with Page of Cups, I'm just gonna talk about the energy, core energy of it. Page of Cups, I feel like there is a certain sense of casualness, like, people did not take you seriously, people did not take your love seriously, people did not take your position seriously in at work, people did not take your word seriously in a family. So maybe, your partner did not take your wish, your pleasure, your happiness seriously. Is everything kind of up in the air? Page of Cups, in this reading, I'm getting this kind of casual, like, very casual, not really taking you seriously, and that really bothered you. And then not only bothered like on a external, it really harmed you internally, because those people matter to you, and when they do not take you seriously, or when they do not listen to you, and when do not value your words, your emotion, your feelings, you feel like you really questioned your own self and your own self dignity and integrity. And but with strength, you are really, Page of Cups, you are those kind of casualness, you are saying like, no, I am getting my strength back, and I don't need you. If you want to take it casual, take it as you wish, but that's not going to affect me to make me feel that I am inadequate, I am, I have lack of self integrity. I'm not going to take all this, because Leo card is lot of self love, a lot about self respect, and you are trying to gain that, you are trying to get that self respect back. And whosoever took you casual, like, not really, it's, you understand, like, you say something, that something hurt you, and let's say something hurt you, and you vocalize that, and they say, oh, please don't overthink, and they say, oh, I'm sorry, but next day they are doing the same thing. It's just a brushing of things. Those things, gradually, pile by pile, brick by brick, it did damage you, it did hurt you internally, because you kind of lose kind of a sense of integrity in the process. Let's see what's coming. I just saw a star cards. Yeah, definitely. New dimension, new perspective, new way of looking at your situation, new way of defining yourself. That's definitely coming in your way. I mean, definitely. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands with 8 of Wands with 8 of Swords in reverse. I feel like with 8 of Wands, yeah, people's action really disappointed you. How they react to you, how they responded to you, and how they, like, that kind of casuality. Casual, not really understanding where you are coming from, not really taking that time to understand why you are saying something, why you are behaving in a certain way, why you are doing certain things. And that really, with so many, I feel like it's not just one person, it's just an accumulation of people in life. Maybe there is some people in at work, people at family, at home, your partner, or people you like or love, then your friends, like everything. I feel like it came kind of from all sorts of spectrum in your life, and that's why you put yourself kind of Eight of Swords. You have been very felt like not like yourself. Okay, let's get some card from this. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, with all this, you try to meditate, you try to go within, but you did not find that peace. You couldn't do that quite well because this energy was so overwhelming. They really almost damaged you inside, but you are coming back. You are coming back surely. It did not really make you, it kind of, yeah, you did not feel at peace at all. Let's get another card from Four of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, with Four of Swords in reverse and Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you keep doing your stuff. Let's say you went to office every day. Let's say you cooked for your family or took care of your children, or did your, like if you are like, whatever you do, like, or you did your, like day to day stuff, but back of your mind there is a constant sense of unsettled energy. It's like maybe you did not let other people know that there is so much going on inside. You carry on with your domestic work, you carried on with your office work, you carried on with your solitary work, but there is a sense of unsettlement, there is a sense of not at peace because your internal dignity is hurting. You have been hurting because people are not understanding, taking the time to understand you, and they are trying to define you with this so many other definitions that they have wrote down or learned from others and try to impose that on you. You did not vocalize that very verbally with them, but it really um, it was very uneasy energy for you. But with Eight of Cups in your first card after the Fool of Eight of Cups, you are definitely going away from all this emotionally. You are really trying. Finally you are coming to an understand that if you keep compare yourself, if you keep try to define yourself in relation to other expectation, you will never be happy. They will ask for more and more and more. They will just take and take and take, and you will be all empty. You will be like doing your work, and nobody will see what goes on behind those face, what goes on when they carry on with their daily work. Seven of Pentacles is like daily work, consistency, putting effort in every day, but they will never see that how unsettled, how uneasy you are inside. They will all say, oh okay, look at her, she is always there, or he is, or they are always there doing their stuff. Nobody will know how much mentally you are upset, you are hurting. Yeah, but definitely you are getting away from all this. This is beautiful, Aries. Oh god, what's going on? I'm gonna take this too. What are this? Temperance in reverse and Son of Swords, which is like Knight of Swords in reverse. Mm-hmm. You are not rushing with this realization. You are not going to anyone and declare, hey, you know what, you treat me like that, look at me. Not like that. You are being very, very, it's like your journey and you are keeping it to yourself. You are not gonna tell people that how you treated me, and you are not gonna show anybody anything. You are just gonna show to yourself who you are becoming. And when you are become who you are becoming, people will see. You don't have to go door to door to show who you are. That's what I'm getting with Son of some Swords. And Temperance in reverse. I feel like I need another card for this. Let me get from this. Star. I told you I saw that star. Yeah. Okay, so now I get this. With Temperance in reverse and Star, two major arcana back to back, I feel like you are not tempering. Tempering mean, like not overdo it, adjusting. In this reading, I'm getting this. You are not adjusting what they are gonna feel, I'm gonna put their energy into it, I'm gonna put my energy, I'm gonna balance it out so everybody is happy. I don't wanna have any more conflict. You are not thinking about all this, how to accommodate others. You are just focusing on yourself. You are just focusing on your healing. You are just focusing on your perspective of life. You are just looking for the star is all about, it's an Aquarius card. Aquarius is all about, if you understand Aquarian energy, Aquarius is all about what you think, having a different perspective. Maybe society is telling different way, maybe your family values is telling different way, but you are asking yourself, what do I feel? Where is my sense of self? Which is Fool is asking you to do that. Where is my sense of self? And you are not really bothered about how other people gonna feel, you are not doing that. This is not time for giving time or energy to others. You realize that this is the time you need to go away from this tempering kind of energy. For now, you need to find your own way, and when you need to find your own way, you need to hone this Aquarian energy star, which asks for how I can heal, what is my truth, who I am gonna be, what is my definition of happiness, what is how I want to perceive this world, those kind of things. And the more you focus on yourself, then sense this feeling of envy, feeling of jealousy, feeling of defeat, feeling of hatred, or those kind of things kind of evaporates, because you are not thinking about other people. You are just focusing on yourself. The more you focus on yourself, you become more yourself, and then you can also be more compassionate to others. In order to be compassionate, it's kind of paradoxical, but this is absolutely true. Like, in order to be more compassionate and more present in life, you need to focus on your thing, yourself. Not just, oh, how I'm gonna get away, how I'm gonna not get away, how I'm gonna get ahead in career, how office, like more money. Not like that, but self, like true self, what you are, how you define life, how you define your situation. Those more you focus on that, you will be more harmonical, like you bring more harmony to others as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. I mean, we got kind of message here, and yeah, hope it helps, Aries, or you get something out of it. And if you like it, please do subscribe. That helps. And I will see you next time. Okay, take care. Bye bye.